Hello, all my chickadees. Welcome back. Today we're going to be checking out Bared Teeth, a new demo that has just dropped. And as always, I only know very little about it because we're going to jump right in and check it out. I do know that this game is in development and there's 2 possible love interests. So, there you go. Alright, let's jump in and see how this is going. St. D. Vigary University of the Arts. High quality, high education, and notoriously difficult to get into. Somehow, you managed to get in on a scholarship. All your life, you've had a passion for the arts, but considered yourself a jack of all trades and a master of none. Every form of art was special to you. How could you choose just one to excel in? Speaking of, what was your name again? Sparrow. Wait, that is not how you spell Sparrow. Sparrow. Okay, let's try this again. There we go, Sparrow. Right, you're Sparrow. Unlike your best friend of many years, Theo, you didn't particularly stand out in any category. Perhaps it was your enthusiasm and passion that had gotten you accepted? Or just sheer dumb luck? You shook your head, as if to rid yourself of any doubt. Now wasn't the time. You and Theo had managed to make some friends while attending St. D. Vigary's. You couldn't help but feel a bit wary of them, though. Perhaps it had something to do with the fact that Theo was so suspicious of them. Suspicious of the school? No matter. They had invited the 2 of you to a party. Okay, so suspicious of somebody, apparently. And you had to go get ready. What will you wear? Something casual, something cute, something sexy, something cool. Let's just wear something casual. We want to be comfortable, right? It's just a college party. Nothing fancy. Why should you dress up? You made your choice and headed out. Ooh, we in the woods. But at least it's still daylight, right? Yeah, so it's a little less scary during the day. And we were with somebody, so. You noticed that Theo had arrived before you. He stood near the hastily set up snack table, eyeing the people milling about warily. Wait, so there's a party in the middle of the woods? Ah, Theo! There you are. Hey, Theo! Oh, he's cute. You got a bandage on your cheek, though, bud. What'd you do? Sparrow? They immediately seemed to brighten up upon hearing your voice. Good thing you showed up when you did. I was getting worried. Your outfit. It looks good on you. Thank you. Yeah, of course. Oh, I think Theo likes us. Anyway, don't you think it's a little weird? What do you mean? Like, we're kind of far off from the campus. Plus, we're right next to the forest. Well, I guess I just didn't want to get in trouble for partying on campus? Maybe, but I'm just worried. You wanted to give your new friends the benefit of the doubt. You really did, but Theo's words left anxiety gnawing at your insides. What will you do? Stay and chat with Theo. Stay and play on your phone. Chat with the partygoers. Let's chat with Theo. So, what kind of snacks do they have? Theo gestures at the table. Lots of cheap stuff. Unhealthy, but tasty. Saying this, they grabbed a bag of spicy chips and a lime soda. You decided to follow suit and grab some chips and a soda of your own. These chips are stale. Theo covers his mouth to stifle a chuckle at your expense. I'm kind of regretting going to this party. I wish we had just stayed at the dorm so I could cook for us. That almost sounds like a dinner date. Trying to take me out? Yes, he was. Yes, they were. Theo's eyes widened as their face flushed red. He managed to choke out something that sounded a bit like, "It's not like that." Okay, so it is a he. Now it's your turn to laugh at them. As you lean against the snack table, you hear a voice call out. The voice belonged to a girl you'd seen around. Maisie was her name. Hey guys, I just got a text that there's a super pretty clearing farther in the woods. Does anyone want to come with me? Another potty goer piped up in protest. Really? Who told you that? A friend of mine. Funny, I haven't heard from them in a few days, but this probably means they're fine. Okay, let me get this straight. Your friend disappeared for a few days, and they just text you just to tell you about a clearing in the woods next to where you are. No, nothing's wrong with that. You know, your friend didn't get murdered by a mysterious person in the woods, and then the phone is being used to drag you in. No, I don't know what you're talking about. The partygoers murmured amongst themselves. Do you want to go? Doesn't sound too bad. You sure? Sounds a little dangerous. I can protect you, don't worry. I'm going anyway. Not wanting to be left alone, you decided to follow Theo. Oh, it's dark now. Or are we just that deep into the woods? Hey, does anyone remember what direction we came from? Guys, you're supposed to Hansel and Gretel it. Leave a trail. The group is silent. Maybe we should split up? Is that really a good idea? Power in numbers, you know. Once we find the way back, we can text each other to meet up there. Good idea. You and Theo decide to stick together. As you walk down the forest paths, you begin to shiver. Are you cold? No, just nervous, I guess. This is like the beginning of a horror movie. Oh, yes, it is. Remember how I said I'd protect you? Yeah? I meant that. I care about you. You sap. I care about you too. We're best friends, aren't we? Right. Best friends. Oh, you got friend zoned. As the night grew darker and the moon rose in the sky, you and Theo chatted idly. For a moment, you almost forgot about the darkness. And, of course, the fact that you were lost in the woods. At least until you decided to check your phone. Theo? Does your phone have service? As Theo brought his phone out to check, their face drained of color. It does not. Ah. Fear began to settle in your stomach. Were you going to die out here? Surely someone would notice the missing students. But would it be too late by then? Hey, I know that look. You're panicking, aren't you? Yes, we are. What do you need me to do? What will you say? Hold my hand or talk me through it? Aw. Talk me through it. Alright, try counting down from 10. And remember, breathe deeply. Theo patiently helped you through your panic attack. Ever since the two of you were kids, they always helped you calm down. That's just how things were. The two of you were always there for each other. Once you calmed down, you continued on your way. It's getting late, huh? Yeah. I hear running water up ahead. You thirsty? It's not the ideal drink, but just in case. You nodded. If the two of you were going to be stuck here for longer than anticipated, you needed all the energy you could get. Did we, cut off from the rest of the group? Also, the river means we're going the wrong way, right? We didn't see a river on our way into the woods. You're right. Once we rest, we'll go another way. As you grew closer to the river, a horrible smell hit you. Oh, what is that? Did an animal die or something? Or something? Maybe there's a body nearby, like a human body. I would not put it past this forest. It's likely... That is blood. Your assumptions were quickly bashed as you spotted the river. You froze, staring at the sight before you. What in the... A body. A human body. I called it! I called it! With their head bashed in violently limp near the river. What's worse, you thought you recognized this person. A person who went to Saint Devera. They weren't very pleasant, and just a week before they called you a rude name for bumping into them. Is this... Yep, this is the person that went missing. But still, they didn't deserve to die. Theo, I think I'm gonna be sick. We should get out of here. Besides his pale, shocked expression, Theo seems to be remaining calm. They ushered you away from the tainted river. Oh my god. What just happened? You felt terrified. No amount of breathing deeply could calm you down. The two of you walked in silence once more. Only this time, it was a terrified, tense silence. I don't recognize this part of the wood at all. Saying this, you notice a light up ahead. After the last encounter, though, you're a bit wary of exploring unknown areas. Still, something drew you to it. Do you see that? Yeah, not sure what it is, though. I think we should check it out. Lights might mean shelter? I mean, yes. Yes, it could, but also be very freaking careful. That might be the killer's house. You know? Theo nodded. However, the closer you got to the light, the dimmer it became. Until... Wow, that's a mansion. There's a mansion in the woods? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Something in you was screaming that this wasn't supposed to be here. And yet, you found yourself approaching the door. Sparrow, I don't think that's a good idea. But it was too late. As soon as you reached out to knock the door, it swung open. Despite the dilapidated state of the mansion from outside, the inside was a much different story. Someone very obviously lived here. Maybe whoever lives here can help us. Maybe, but I've never seen this place on any maps. I'll take whatever I can at this point. And it was true. You were desperate for any kind of warmth or shelter after wandering the woods at night for several hours. However, you were quickly distracted by the smell of fruit. Okay, I will take fruit over the smell of rotting flesh, okay? I will. Definitely. What the? Do you smell mangoes, or is that just me? It's not just you. You were starving. Should we check it out? I think we should. The two of you hesitantly wandered to wherever the smell was coming from. Ooh, nice dining room. You came across a large room with intricately decorated chairs and a table, and a man sitting in one of the chairs. Oh, hello. Oh, look, a purple-haired boy with long hair. My cup of tea. He glanced up and nearly choked on his heavily fruit-scented drink. Huh? I have guessed. I'm really sorry about entering, but do you know the way back to Saint Devera, the art school near here? Also, we found a body near the river close to here. Huh? How on earth do I explain this? Wait, let me introduce myself first. I'm Reese. I happen to live here. I don't get visitors very often, so please forgive me for reacting so rudely to your appearance. And, I'm afraid I can't guide you back as of now. As of now? Now that you really looked at the man, you notice that not only did he wear very old-fashioned clothes, but his ears were noticeably pointed. Is he an elf? Or a demon? Or something. Fantasy! Okay. A small, childish part of you insisted that this Reese might be a real, non human creature, and this was the start of a magical adventure. Or is he wearing fake ears? A larger, more reasonable side of you said that maybe this guy was just weird. Yes, as of now, I don't know if I'll be able to explain right now. You two look exhausted. I'd be a terrible host if I didn't prepare you anything. You realized that Theo had been silent this whole time. Well, I'm Sparrow, and this is my friend Theo. Lovely names. I also have guest bedrooms, by the way. They're a bit dusty, but they're adequate. This guy was moving way too fast. Who said we're staying the night? We don't even know you. Oh, I must apologize once more. I seem to be a bit excited. I haven't had guests in so long, you see. I mean, the last time I had someone over, it was a friend of mine who was technically a demon. A pleasant individual, that Arion. Their artistic media of choice was rather off-putting, though. I wonder how they're doing. Sorry, did you say a demon? No, we shan't judge. Everyone has their quirks. This guy was definitely insane. Or he really is a fantasy creature and he really is friends with a demon. You don't know. We might have wandered into Alice in Wonderland here. But I digress. I don't have much in terms of food right now, but I'll attempt to whip something up for you two. So, you think he's gonna poison us? I have no idea. I'm gonna go watch him make our food, just in case. And with that, you were left alone. You should be reeling with shock from all that has happened. A mysterious man living in the middle of the woods who claimed to know a demon? But honestly, you were just too tired to feel afraid. Soon enough, Theo and Reese returned, carrying rather large cups. We made smoothies! He wasn't kidding when he said he didn't have much food. It's just a bunch of fruits and wine in there. I know my palate. How are you even alive? That's a subject for another time. Sit! We have much to discuss. Oh, that's cute! So, let me just say it. These woods are cursed. I don't know when or why. All I know is that they're constantly shifting paths and directions. It takes anywhere from a week to a month for the woods to repeat directions. You do realize how insane you sound, right? I am fully aware, thank you very much. Anyway, if you do not wish to be forever lost within the trees, it's best you stay with me until the pattern repeats. I can prove it, too. Once the sun rises, you'll see that the forest will look vastly different from before. I do hope we'll get along during your visit. You sipped your smoothie silently, pondering Reese's words. If what he said was true, then you were certainly in a difficult situation. If that's true, we are really in a difficult situation. Like, cursed woods. That's pretty cool, though. I like that idea. I want to trust you. Sparrow? Theo, we really don't have much of a choice. I apologize for the trouble. I really do. But this is something beyond my control. It's fine. It's not fine, but I guess it's fine. We can stay here. Theo looked like they wanted to say something, but kept quiet. Excellent! If the two of you are done with your drinks, then I'll show you to the guest bedrooms. Well, my bedroom is on the far right, while the other two are beside it. Reese gestures to the bedroom next to his. I believe this one would fit you, Sparrow. Okay. Go on then. Inspect your room. Nice. You peeked inside the room. It was surprisingly nice. It was warmly lit, giving it a cozy feeling. So, what do you think? I like it. Wonderful. I'm so glad. You gently sat on the bed, hearing the springs of the mattress creak beneath you. Suddenly, you realized just how exhausted you were. Actually, do you mind if I just go to sleep now? Sparrow, are you sure? Goodness, let the poor thing sleep. You should get some rest too, you know. Come on then, let me show you your room. He pulled Theo by their sleeve to the room next to yours. And so, you were left alone again. You clambered onto the bed, making sure to take off your shoes, and slowly drifted off to sleep. Thank you for playing the Bared Teeth demo. This is the very first version of the demo, so it might release an extended version in the future, based off the player feedback. I sincerely hope you enjoyed. Alright, there we go. I'm intrigued. I like that. The idea of like a cursed forest, and Reese is definitely some kind of species. I know he said he had a friend that was a demon, then what would he be? Would he be a version of a demon or something else? I love fantasy, so this is right up my alley. Let me know down below if you guys would be interested in seeing the extended demo when it comes out, or just wait for a full game. And I will be keeping up with following this project, as I am following all our other lovely little projects. And I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for joining me for this little experience, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!